Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Lance from NerfThis.TV again. Today I'm going back a little bit. This is not a new product. I'm going to talk about these. Now the only reason I'm going to talk about these is because I've been using them steadily for just over a year. And there is only one problem that I've actually picked up with them that really annoys me. And I'll get into that. But I started looking for something that I wanted to replace these with. And I found out that there's very little that does as much as these do, as far as connectivity goes. Let me explain. These will connect to USB, they'll connect to digital, so optical cable, in and out, so that you can daisy chain it onto an amplifier or something like I do. They will also connect via Bluetooth. So there are others that will connect to multiple things like that. However, these will actually play from all three of those at the same time. So you can mix those in to listen to various things coming into your headset, which is great for, okay, I don't do streaming, game streaming or anything like that, but it'd probably be very good for something like that. So let me explain my layout here. What I do is I plug the optical cable from the screen behind me, which is basically, it's a TV. It's not a monitor, but I use it as a monitor. So I've got this TV behind me that comes via optical into the Steelseries Siberia, the 840, I'm just going to call it. And then I've got a USB that comes from my PC into the unit as well. And I use that for microphone, or when I've got both my Mac and my PC running at the same time, I can still get audio from both of them. So basically, everything that comes out of that optical, out of the screen behind me, will go into my headset. So if I switch between PC or Mac on the same screen, all the sound comes out of the headset. If I play my PC on a second screen while I've got my Mac on my first screen, I can still have audio from both of them. One from the optical, the other one from the USB. And then the third one, what I can do is I connect either my phone or my tablet or something like that via the Bluetooth. Now, all of these are, I mean, there's nothing super awesome about them, except the fact that I can play all three at the same time. So I can have my game going on my Mac, I can be watching a YouTube video, and I don't know, not that I do it, but maybe I've got some music or something going on my tablet or something like that at the same time. All of them can have their own volume levels, and you can play them all three at the same time, which is quite unique, I found, to this. I have done a little bit of research. I found some which do two different sources at the same time, but none of them do Bluetooth and another two sources, which is kind of strange. I would have thought that more people would have caught up with that whole lot. The other thing on the pro side of these is the fact that you can change the batteries. The batteries are rechargeable. So if it runs out, you just need to, okay, it's a little clunky, so you've got to open the side, take the battery out, put it in there. In fact, let me show you. So the one with the microphone over here, it's also got a nice little microphone which I never use, but you know, it's there for you chatting, in-game chat or something like that. You've got to slide this open, take it out, then take out the battery, put the new one in, go and align it, and close it again. So it's a little bit clunky, but at least you can do it. So literally you can play these continually without any interruption, except for your battery changing time, which is really seconds. So it comes with two batteries, which is cool. What else? That's really it on the pro side. The sound is pretty good. I mean, I'm no audiophile, but it's good. It's you won't be disappointed with the sound. As far as games go, you can hear it's supposed to have 7.1 Dolby Digital, etc., which only works with the optical cable. So if you've got that running for you, then you know, you can hear people sneaking up from behind you, which is quite nice. Other than that, the sound is pretty average. It's you know, it's not going to win any awards for music sound, but for games and that type of thing, and for casual listening, no problem whatsoever. And this brings me to the cons of this headset. Is they are not the world's most comfortable, which is why I was actually looking for another headset, and they are touted to be an over-ear, but I find that, I don't know if I've got just too big ears, but I find that they sit on the bottom of my ears here, and then if I'm wearing glasses, which obviously I do, they press them into my head quite a bit. So there's quite a bit of that pressure on the head the whole time. So if I wear them for, I don't know, normally a session of about 3 hours or so, maybe 4 hours, they start to get uncomfortable. I think they could sort it out if they just had like a slightly bigger cup. Then these would be fine. I mean, the sponge is pretty standard memory foam with fake leather on it. The top is nice and soft and generally doesn't bug you too much. The other thing that I have a bit of an issue with is the battery life. The battery life on these is not long. For that 3 to 4 hour session, I would have to change the battery. I don't know if it's just now that I've been using them for a year and some change, that the battery life is now not great. I don't remember it ever being this bad. So that's something. I either have to replace the batteries or replace the whole headset. So I thought I'd kill 2 birds with 1 stone and get something much more comfortable. That doesn't seem to be the case. If anybody knows of any comparable headset, which is both wireless, can take multiple inputs. I'm not too worried about the Bluetooth. The Bluetooth is more convenience to be able to connect to my phone, and if somebody phones me while I'm busy working, I can just take the call using the onboard microphone. So it's like a hands-free for, you know, while you're working or playing, whatever. It doesn't necessarily need the Bluetooth, but it does need to be able to play from at least 2 sources at the same time, and that I can adjust each source. That would be really good. I haven't been able to find one, but hopefully you can help me out with that. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have found it slightly informative or even a little bit fun to watch, please subscribe, hit the like button, hit the little bell thing, the normal sort of scenario that you have to do, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye.